what I learned having 81 conversations on a single day last Thursday. So, hey, producing branch managers, last week on Thursday, I started at 6 a.m. in the morning and just focused all day long for 11 hours on having the most possible conversations. I had over 220 call list, and I called it the Impact 100. My goal was to talk to 100 people. I stopped at 81 because I was exhausted. It was 5 o'clock and could have had enough people that wanted to talk to me. I had been using text to do it. But guys, here's what I learned. First of all, it's important to know what I call Impact 100, why I called it that. First of all, every single person on that call list was a high impact person. I knew them, I liked them, I trust them. Every single person fit that criteria. High impact, know, like, trust. And I feel like all the people that I called on that day and that were on that call list felt the same about me. So important to have who you call. And then the goal was to have a bunch of 3 to no more than 5 minute conversations. I did have 3 conversations go to 10 minutes, a couple go to 7. Because to me, it was just most important to connect with everybody. And I had 2 questions. Question number 1, I would tee it up with, hey, I'm having this Impact 100. This is my goal. And then I would start with, who do you know? And I would describe that high impact person, someone that I should know, someone that should know me, someone that we could create impact together. I did lead a little bit. Like the bullseye on the target is a mortgage executive. I was looking for referrals to mortgage executives, but it could be a top producer. It could just be someone that is a high impact, game-changing top producer. Almost everybody gave me a referral. I think over 90%, I actually got a referral. I got a lot of executive referrals. I mean, massive impact for Trust Engine, myself, First Home IQ, anything that I represent in the marketplace, massive impact, high impact. And then I switched to, what can I do to help you? The most common response immediately after saying that was, that's a great question. And I would say 80% of the people came up with, hey, you could do this, you could do that. It was amazing. I mean, high impact people, high impact conversations, tons of referrals. People made a lot of promises to me. I made a lot of promises to people. And then here's some more takeaways from that. First of all, I think it's a good idea from time to time to just stretch your sales calluses, like go beyond whatever your norm is. But I will tell you, 100 conversations in a single day is a lot. Like, I'm not gonna try to hit that number again. I feel like I led by example, showing loan officers, no matter how big time you are, no matter who you are in leadership, you're never too big to grind and do the work of a sales leader. But I think to really push it, 50 conversations in a single day, like I felt like I had great energy, I had great presence. First of all, to get that many referrals and to make that many promises, pretty hard to do that. Even at 50 would be a lot. So that would be my push to the industry is, don't go for the Impact 100, go for the Impact 50. And then my biggest takeaway was, I need to thoughtfully and strategically ask for referrals more often. And I need to thoughtfully and strategically ask people, what can I do to help? Like, so much value came out of those 2 questions. The number of referrals I got, the amount of ideas and suggestions to be more useful and helpful I got, massive. So I want to push every sales leader. I mean, do the Impact 20. Like, if you literally said, hey, I'm going to have 20 conversations in a single day, which, by the way, would not be an easy thing to do, where I ask for referrals, I offer to help, it'd be huge. So my push to every producing branch manager that follows me, have your number. I don't care if it's 10, have 10 in a single day. Go for the 100, like, think of that as running like a 150-mile race. Think of 50 as even more than a marathon. So I mean, it's a lot of conversations in a single day, but do an impact something where you're calling people that are high impact people. You know them, you like them, you trust them, you feel that they look at you the same way. Ask for a referral, offer to help, let's go. Hope you got value from this. Shayla Gifford is my guest tomorrow on the 10X Tuesday interview. So 9 o'clock tomorrow, I'll be interviewing Shayla Gifford. Go to Savage Insights. You could always get who's next that I'm interviewing and what I consider to be the most important content that I recommend you check out. Also get into the Savage Insights Mobile Club. It's one of the links at savageinsights.com. Take care, y'all.